Okay guys, let's talk taxes. In India, the tax system is like this massive, confusing maze, and if you're not careful, you'll be running in circles. We've all heard the horror stories, right? Businesses going belly up because they got lost in the tax labyrinth. That's why understanding how to navigate this maze, knowing your GST from your income tax, is like having a superpower. So whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out, buckle up because we're about to break down this tax beast into bite-sized, digestible pieces. Alright, first things first, let's address the elephant in the room. The Indian tax system is complicated, like really complicated. We've got layers upon layers of regulations, exemptions, and amendments that could make your head spin faster than a Bollywood dance number. And don't even get me started on the jargon. But hey, before you do that, remember, knowledge is power, and understanding this complex beast is the first step to conquering it. Think of it like this. The Indian tax system is like that one friend we all have, who loves to overcomplicate things. So let's dive into the nitty-gritty, shall we? Let's break down this tax monster into manageable pieces so you can file your taxes without having a complete meltdown. Now, when it comes to taxes in India, it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. Depending on your business, you'll likely encounter a few different types of taxes. First up, we've got the big daddy of them all, income tax. This bad boy is levied on your profits, the money you actually get to keep after all the expenses. There's GST, or goods and services tax. GST is levied on the supply of goods and services. Basically, every time you sell something, you gotta pay a little something to the government. And hold on, we're not done yet. Depending on your business, you might also have to deal with things like property tax, professional tax, customs duty. The list goes on and on. Let's be real, guys. Staying tax compliant takes time. Think about it. All those hours spent collecting invoices, deciphering tax laws, filling out forms, it adds up. And the bigger your business, the more complicated it gets. Suddenly, you're drowning in a sea of paperwork. Deadlines are looming, and you're desperately trying to keep your head above water. But fear not, my friends, because there are ways to streamline this process. Investing in good accounting software, keeping meticulous records, and seeking professional help can save you a ton of time and stress in the long run. Okay, let's get serious for a moment. We've talked about how complex and time-consuming taxes can be, but here's the thing, ignoring them is not an option. The taxman, my friends, always gets his due, and if you're not careful, you could end up facing some pretty hefty penalties. We're talking fines, interest on unpaid taxes, even legal action in some cases. Trust me, the last thing you want is a knock on your door from the tax authorities. But hey, the good news is that avoiding these penalties is actually pretty simple. Just pay your taxes on time and make sure you're following all the rules. It's really not rocket science, folks. Alright guys, we've covered a lot of ground today. But before I unleash you back into the world, I want to leave you with some practical tips to make your tax journey a little less painful. Think of these as your tax-saving cheat codes. First and foremost, stay informed. Tax laws are constantly changing, so it's crucial to stay up to date on the latest regulations. Secondly, don't be afraid to ask for help. And lastly, embrace technology. There are tons of amazing accounting software and apps out there that can automate your tax processes, track your expenses, and even help you file your returns online. Trust me, these tools are lifesavers. So, there you have it, folks, a crash course on navigating India's tax maze. By staying informed, seeking professional help when needed, and utilizing the right tools and strategies, you can ensure compliance and avoid any unnecessary penalties. Remember, paying your taxes is not just a legal obligation, it's also an investment in your business and in the growth of our nation. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more awesome content, and share this video with your fellow entrepreneurs. Until next time, stay informed, stay compliant, and keep crushing it.